This is Catherine, and I wanted to let you know about a scam that we discovered in the last couple of weeks. And it was a big enough deal that I ended up being interviewed on a local Colorado Springs news channel, along with Silver Key here in Colorado Springs, who does a lot to help protect seniors from these kinds of things. So here's what happened. It was a long, convoluted scam related to this one particular victim who lived in another state. And he was told that there was a job for him. He needed a job. It was a fake company. He paid money, didn't really get a job. And then the supposed FBI got involved to investigate. Somehow, I think he parted with more money at that point. Eventually, they started impersonating Hammond Law Group, and they sent documents with our address and the name of a supposed chief judge of Hammond Law Group. And this gentleman ended up losing more than $8,000 in a scam where they eventually told him that there was a package related to an inheritance, and he just needed to pay this $8,000 and he would get this package that was a lot more valuable. It was very, very sad to me and to the entire team to hear that our name had been used to perpetrate a scam on the community. And I have to think that it might be because we are so well known. We've been voted best attorney in Colorado Springs, best law firm in Colorado Springs on multiple occasions. So our name is well known, and I think that might be part of how they were able to get this one by. Why I wanted to tell you about this is because this type of scam is not at all isolated to this victim, nor is it isolated to the use of the name of our firm. Scams are everywhere. And what we see most in our business is estate planning scams. You pay money to get an estate plan, and then you discover that there's no true protection. These are typically perpetrated by what we call trust mills. So they're non-lawyers who are selling cheap plans that are not customized, and the trusts are not funded. So they end up doing you absolutely no good. So you pay money to do this, and then they sell you financial products that you don't need that have large commissions. So there are also some scams out there claiming to offer you an inheritance from somebody, but it's always an unexpected inheritance. So I want you to know that you can protect yourself. For estate planning scams, make sure that before you work with an attorney, especially before you give them any money whatsoever, you check them out with the Better Business Bureau, and you check them out, the attorney specifically, on avvo.com, avvo.com. They have ratings for every single lawyer in Colorado. And the interesting thing is the supposed lawyers involved in this recent scam are not licensed. And so therefore, they were not listed on avvo.com. This victim could have found out that way. You can also check the Colorado Supreme Court website to see the status of any lawyer's license. If you're looking for someone focusing exclusively on estate planning or on elder law or probate, Avvo also gives you that ability. But I want to say, if you're looking for an estate plan, make sure that you're really only considering attorneys who focus in those specific areas, and ask them questions about, as you're interviewing them, about the work that they're proposing and how it will meet your goals specifically. Now, if you are told that there's an inheritance out there for you, make sure that you check out the attorney also with the Better Business Bureau and on avvo.com. And the number one thing to know is never, ever pay money in order to receive an inheritance. You just don't have to pay money for that. So if you receive any documentation like this that appears to be from Hammond Law Group or any other firm that you're not expecting, please call us directly, and we can guide you back to safety and make sure that you don't end up losing any money on a scam.